Hey everybody, welcome back to Juice Forex Journey Podcast and YouTube channel. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for liking, sharing, and subscribing on my channel. And yeah man, so y'all remember when I was telling y'all that um I had did this trade the other day and trying to remember in detail. I had did the trade the other day and I was telling y'all that I had lost a lot of my money on the account because I over leveraged and I wasn't doing what God told me to do, and I messed up, right? Man, y'all, that same day, that same day, I end up winning not all the money back, but I end up winning um my initial investment back, right? So I didn't lose all my investment because of course I had money to get it back, but the what I lost, I got it back. But the profit that I had won for that day, for that particular earlier that day and later that night, I mean, earlier that day and the night before, I didn't get that back. I wasn't too focused on getting that back. I'm like, man, you know what? If I could break even and just get my initial investment, half of my initial investment back, I'm good. I get it back, y'all. I'm happy. I'm like, okay, God, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do this and that. And it's like, man, come the next day, I win. No, that same night, I think it was no that night I rested. I rested. I didn't get in because it's like you got the money back and it's like you're happy, right? So I'm happy. Everything going well. I'm like, okay, tomorrow maybe if I see something, I'm gonna get in and you know remind you it's September. It's September now. It's September, like it's just wild, man. Like September just a wild month. I don't know if I'm gonna like trade in September's every year. Not like I really don't know. I'm trying my best. I think I need what I. All right, put it like this. I'm gonna have to stick to what God Yahweh Mother Rock Yeshua told me to do, right? And that's the only way out because doing what I'm trying to do is not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you have it, but then it's like everything looks so promising. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. Like that particular day, everything looked so promising. You know, and then the next day, everything looked so promising. So I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm about to put this lot size. I'm about to add another one, add a little another one, and I'll be back up. I get what I won the other day back. I'll be good for the week, and I'm out. Cause Friday coming, Friday I don't trade, it's Sabbath, and it's like I'd be good. Like at least I can get back what I had won the other day, and I meaning that I won my initial half of my initial investment back, and then I won my profits back that I lost, and then I'm good for the week, right? So I'm busy, you know what I'm saying, and I end up getting into this area where I don't got no service, y'all. Like I'm talking about trade going well. I don't got no service, and I think I recorded it too. I don't got no service, but the trade going well, man. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. Trade finna go where I wanted to go. Everything good. Y'all, when I get out of the no service area, because the area that I was in, I've been there before, but it been a while, like it been months. You know, as soon as I get out the area, it's like I see like the candle like jump up, like I'm like, hold on, what's going on? It's above my stop loss. I'm like, no, it's above my entry. I'm like, oh man, I done put extra lots on it because I just knew that I was gonna get a nice little win, and I ain't have a stop loss. So it's like it just it just went left. Like everything that I was not supposed to do, I ended up doing that day because it looked so promising, and it's like man, I'm like okay, well it should turn around. It should turn around. Nope. It kept going. It kept going. And it kept going. And I'm like, man. And I'm adding more to. I'm doing everything that I'm not supposed to do because it's just like I'm not focused. I forgot my word. I forgot what I told God. It's like just in that whole moment of the service going bad, and before that, it's like it hit me. It's like I put the size that I supposed to place. I put a small size in that not that I supposed to place because I ain't actually do the numbers that I supposed to did. But it was like, okay, it's a good little size. But then when I added on, it kind of hit me like, oh man, what you doing? I'm like, oh, it's good. And it was going my way. And when it was going down, instead of waiting for it to go to my take profit, I should have just took it and got out because I had already won earlier that day. You know what I'm saying? The London session. But because, you know, it hit my mind like, oh yeah, you can win back, the money you lost. You know what I'm saying? The devil playing with my mind got me thinking the wrong thing. I'm already in the wrong by putting a big lot size. You know what I'm saying? I'm already in the wrong with that. And then adding another one on top of that. And then I don't have a stop loss, you know. Then I forgot that I'm in an area where I got bad service. Man, it's just like anything that could have went wrong that day. Then I'm adding lot size on top, like okay, if it turn around, then I can break even, or I can at least get some type of profit from this and be done. Man, everything went wrong, y'all. Everything went wrong, you know. And that's why I have to stick to what my God tell me to do, because when my God tell me to do something, I have to obey Him. You know, I have to obey God because if I don't, it's not gonna go well for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like after winning, and then it's like, man, what's really going on? And then I had to think back, like God told me to do it this way, you know. So if God told me to do it this way, then that's what I need to stick to. So, man, y'all, everything for that, like that was like one of my tough weeks in a while, like because I was doing everything so right last week. And it's like I'm like every like that day before, I'm like every time, like what's going on? And then when I got it back, I'm happy. And then the next day, I put myself in this situation, y'all. I couldn't help but laugh again. I'm like, bro, every time, like what you doing? Like you almost at your goal, and then this happened. It's like y'all, we have to stay consistent. We have to stay on point. We have to stay specific, and we have to hit the target on the head. We can't play around. Like you can't play around. Like you have to, you have to do this. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be successful in whatever you're doing, you have to do what you're supposed to do. You can't play around with things. Like life gonna smack you in the face if you play around. You know, and I feel like with Forex, I like it's all been a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? It's all been a learning experience. But at this point, it's like this your year, this my year, this y'all year. If y'all been doing it for a while, to get it right. You know, to get it right because at this point, you know, people don't tell y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like with Forex, it's like it just seemed like, oh, I found the gold. You know what I'm saying? Like I found the gold in the land. I'm rich just by you being aware of Forex, and then you send all these people make all this money. But a lot of people don't tell you the struggles until they success. Like the struggles they had to face to get to where they are, if they dare. 'Cause some of them may be pretending. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know because with the internet you can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's technology out there that we don't know about, and people can do whatever. But me, starting out with forex and everything, I'm taking y'all through my journey. That's why it's called Juice Forex Journey, so y'all can learn from me and my mistakes and learn from my wisdom and my knowledge of what I learned, and y'all can grow, and I can teach y'all. So it's like y'all going through me through my trials and my errors of what what I'm going through. Like it's like I got the strategy, I got God, I got Mother Rock, I got Yeshua. You know what I'm saying? So I'm protected. You know what I'm saying? The success is there. God tell me over and over. Mother Rock tell me over and over. Yeshua they tell me over and over all the time. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to me to stick to the rules that they give me, to stick to the law that they give me, to stick to the commandments, to stick to the game plan, to be consistent in what they tell me, and not try to go my own way. I do my own thing, you know. And it's gonna be like that with any and everything that people do until they get the picture. Once you get the picture, once you get knocked in the face a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how tough you is, how thick in the head you is with God and Mother Rocky and Yeshua, then evidently it's gonna come. Your day gonna come where you're gonna be tired of losing money, or you're gonna be tired of not um being successful in your business or your ministry or whatever it is you're doing out there. You're gonna get tired of it, you know. And me, I'm at the point where I'm tired of losing money. I'm winning money, but I'm losing money. You know what I'm saying? And my breakthrough is here. Like, it's been my time, and it's still my time. I'm just living in my time. Like, I'm just living in it. Like, I have to go through this because first off, y'all, I have a ministry. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all not subscribed to my ministry, it's called the Truth of Yahweh's Ministry. So if y'all want to learn about God, if y'all want to get y'all lives right, then you have to go subscribe over to that channel. And of course, I have a podcast also. So if y'all on the road, then y'all can also go listen to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all have time at home, then you could just um go on the YouTube channel and watch the video that I have. And you know I'm teaching people. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching people, helping people out, find God, and change their life. So um yeah, but at the same time, I have that going on. I have life going on, and then I have this ministry of finance going on. And both ministries are gonna deliver people, are gonna save souls for the kingdom of God. So it's like when you have that going on, the enemy come for you. You know what I'm saying? Yadabal, what they call Satan, comes for you um, when you save the souls for the kingdom of God. So of course I'm gonna have, you know what I'm saying, situations going on to where he wanted it to be hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, I won the money back, but then come the next day, everything looked so promising that it's like, oh, this trade looked so good that I could make back what I profited the day before, and it's like I went for it. I shouldn't have went for it, but because I had to teach y'all, it's like I'm gonna have to go through these situations. But see how I'm gonna top it all off, how I'm a king, be a king over that situation is by letting y'all know my mistakes. You see what I'm saying? Because what the enemy don't want you to do is what usually you have to do. You see what I'm saying? So because you have so many people out there that's not a guy, they highlight reels of them doing great things in trading, because they can't sell their courses, they can't sell their whatever they got going on if they show you bad things. You see what I'm saying? So they only gonna show you good things. But being in the kingdom of God, you must be righteous in all things. So what do I gain from showing y'all good things if I don't show y'all bad things? I must show you the whole thing. Just like I teach in my ministry, I show them the whole thing. So in the same thing with this ministry of finance, I have to show you the whole thing. I have to show you the good and the bad. Because if I'm showing y'all all good, only in your mind you're gonna expect all good, but you have to go through situations. So however your mind set up at the time when you learn, however your mind set up at the time when you learn this skill set, that's how you're gonna operate. You know what I'm saying? So if you never invested money into an account and traded the money, that's going to be hard for you because you don't know, you never lost money. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to risk management. You don't know how to do these things. So you have to learn all these things. And according to how your mind set up in that time and moment and space, that's how you're going to trade. You know what I'm saying? Until you grasp everything in, you know, no one taught me this. So I had to learn from God, Mother Rock, and Yeshua how to do these things, how to go search the web and find all these things that I need to know about this particular thing, you know. And because I have a ministry that I had to teach people, I'm gonna go through trials and tribulations of this. But once I get through it, once I clearly understand, which I clearly understand now, it's over. You know what I'm saying? What can the enemy do? Because you win some, you lose some. But if you risk right, you win right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who cares about, oh, he lost 3 trades, or oh, he lost 5 trades. Well, if you risking right, you win right. You know what I'm saying? That's the rules to the game. You know what I'm saying? What's your risk to your reward? You know? But you have to have a strategy. You have to have a game plan behind the whole thing. So you can't just say, oh, risk to reward is the thing. No, you got to have strategic, specific way of how you're doing things. You have to have that knowledge, that wisdom, that understanding of how to do things. You know? So I'm here as a child of God Yahweh, Mother Rock and Yeshua. Mother Rock is the Holy Spirit, Yeshua is the Messiah, which they call it Jesus. Right? And I'm gonna teach y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all because who else gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? You need a righteous child of God to show you the righteous way of how to do things the right way. That's not gonna trick you. That's not gonna build a course just to take your money. If I build a course, you know you're gonna make money. You gotta put your mind to want to learn this thing and want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it gotta be for you. It's not for everybody. It's not it's not gonna be for everybody. But if you know it's for you, or if God sent you, or if you hear and you really want to learn this, you're gonna learn it from me. You know what I'm saying? But you have a lot of people out there, they build courses just to take your money. They build telegrams and Instagram and all this gram and all this stuff just to take your money because they trying to make money because they losing money in the market. Are they not making money in the market? So they like, hey, you know what? I steal somebody's course, promote it as mine, make money off of it, and that's how I'm gonna make my money and just call it forex. You know what I'm saying? Get subscribers, get 100,000, 200, whatever, something subscribers, and get these funded people to let me promote them, and they pay me. However it go. They people wicked. People do what they, what I'm saying. However they choose to make their living because they just didn't pick up the skill. But you don't know who it is until you actually know what you're doing. But I'm here to show y'all, what I'm saying, how to do it from my downfalls. You know what I'm saying? But we up now, man. We're gonna be up. I'm gonna take this week to the chest. You know what I'm saying? Take it to the chest. And this ain't the first time that this happened to me. You know what I'm saying? It happened plenty of times in the beginning stage. But it's like, when it's the time that you say, you know what, enough is enough. I have to do what's right. I have to do what God Yahweh um told me to do, what Mother Rock told me to do, what Yeshua told me to do, because this is bigger than me. This ain't just about me. It's about y'all. Everybody that's coming to my channel, everybody that's coming to the podcast, everybody that's coming to the ministry. It's about y'all. It's not about me. Anything that God give unto one person, it's not for just that one person. It's for many people. But it's up to that one person to understand that it's bigger than them themselves. It's about God and what He gave to you for other people to bless other people. And once you get over that hump of me, I, then now you see, like, okay, let me do the right thing so that I can give the glory to my Father. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I come to do. I come to give the glory to my Father in all things that I do. So whether it's ministry or whether it's teaching finance, I'm not a financial advisor, but teaching, finance rather in forex, I in stocks, I in crypto, and all the things that God Yahweh blessed me with to come and do, then that's what I'm gonna do. And it's not gonna be just about what Corn wanna do or what Juice wanna do. It's gonna be what everybody else, what I'm saying, need to understand to help benefit themselves and change their lives and change their family and change their ways. So, what I'm saying? So it's like, we're gonna get it right, y'all. I'm gonna get it right. I have to get it right. I know I'm gonna get it right. It's already done. It's already done. You know what I'm saying? And I just have to walk in it. You know, it's like you want things to happen fast for your life. You want things to happen overnight. You want things to happen by tomorrow. But you have to understand that that's not how God Yahweh works. That's not how life works. Yeah, you have some people, they wake up today, they go to sleep poor tonight, wake up tomorrow, and they're rich, you know. But what did they do to get to that point? You know what I'm saying? What did they do in their life? What did they change in their life to get to that point? You know, and life comes with changing. You have to change to get to the point to where you want to be, and your mindset had to change. You know, so my mindset been evolving for over 7 years now, 6 7 years now, and it's to that point where it's like you there, you made it to the promised land. Now all you got to do at this promised land is just walk in it the same way you've been walking with God this whole time, because he put you here in this position for a reason. You know what I'm saying? If you walk in His laws and His ways, you know what I'm saying? You study His commandments day and night, meditate on His commandments day and night, on His word day and night, you'll have great success. You're just doing the same thing that you've been doing, going through the wilderness, going through the fire, going through the fire of the furnace, going through the fight, going through all these things, trials and tribulations that you've been going through. You finna go through them in peace. You've been going through them in war. Now you finna go through it in peace. This your peace. You know what I'm saying? You work hard for this. This your peace. Live in it. Walk in it. You know what I'm saying? Just do what I tell you to do. That's all God asking me. That's all Mother Rock asking me. That's all you should ask me. That's all they ask me is do what we taught you to do. That's it. You there. They gave me the scripture in Joshua, and it was about going to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And all I got to do is walk in what they have taught me to do, instructed me to do, directed me to do, and guiding me to do. And once I do what they tell me to do, success is there, because that's the promised land. You see what I'm saying? So put that in my mind, execute. You know what I'm saying? Put it in my mind to execute. And it's on. It's on. Because if I'm gonna have success in what I'm doing and what they taught me to do, then guess what? All who I teach are gonna have success if y'all do what I asked y'all to do. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not me asking y'all to do it. It's Father Yahweh asking y'all to do it. Why? Because He the one taught me. It's Mother Ruach Hakadash, the Holy Spirit, asking y'all to do it. Why? Because she taught me. It's Yeshua, which they call Jesus, Messiah, taught me to do, and y'all have to do the same because He taught me. You know what I'm saying? So it's not me myself telling y'all. It's Father Yahweh, Mother Ruach Yeshua working through me to tell y'all what to do. They're speaking through me. They're living through me because they live in me, you know. And if you don't understand that, you have to come to the ministry to learn that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my life is not my own life. My life is through my father, my mother, and my Messiah, you know. And that's with everything, you know. And it takes time to grasp everything that I'm telling y'all, but once you understand it and you walking in it, and you living it, man, life is great. My life is at peace. Yeah, it may be war here and there, but other than that, my life is literally at peace. And, you know, I'm going to have peace and trading, and it's going to be up, and y'all going to see everything. Y'all going to see how God, Father Yahweh, elevate me. And no, I don't show money. I'm never going to show money. I'm not into showing money. I'm not into bragging. I show y'all my trades, you know, but I'm not going to show you how much I made off the trade. I'm not going to show you um, how much I profited, how much I invested in. I'm not going to show you those things. You know what I'm saying? That's not smart. It's not wise. It's not. It's just. It's unsafe, especially in this time. And you don't want people to be knowing how much you make. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was taught, and that's what I'm gonna live by, and that's just what I'm gonna do. So for anybody that do come to this channel and they're like, oh, he never show his money, he never show his profits, he never show this, he never show that. I don't have to show. I have a right. So if you want someone that do show these things, you have to go to those channels that show them. And maybe if they do show you, maybe they are making it, and maybe they not. How would you know? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just showing you to get you to stay on their channel. so they can make money from YouTube. Maybe they just showing you so you can believe them, and they can get you into whatever funded trading thing, that program they want to get you to. How would you know? You don't know unless you know the person specifically, and you that's like your friend or whatever it is, or your family member, and you know they show you they got the money, they spend the money, you see how they living, whatever. Okay, cool. You get to go learn from them. But on my channel, as God don't want his children to brag, I boast, I show money, or any of those things. So I'm not gonna do any of those things because it's unsafe. But if y'all want to learn, if y'all want to gain wisdom in this, gain your wisdom. You want to gain understanding in this, gain your understanding. If you want to gain um the strategy that I use in this, gain the strategy. You know what I'm saying? It works. I have nothing to hide. I don't have no reason to lie. You know, and of course it's more strategic, but the strategic stuff, of course, is gonna come with a cost. You know, it's gonna come with a cost because it took me time to learn this, took me years to learn it, and of course I'm gonna have to build a course for those who actually want to get the actual deep knowledge of how I actually see the market and everything like that, because um, to change their life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pay tuition for college. Everybody pay tuition for training from anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So if you come into the money market, like I tell y'all before, you gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay the tuition. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get deeper knowledge on stuff, you got to pay the tuition. You can't just think that you're gonna come into the money game and you ain't finna put no money down. You got to put you got to put some money down coming into the money game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much money I invested into this. I don't know how much money I done lost into this. All I know is once I get this show on the road, every single dime that I put into this will come back to me tenfold, hundredfold, billionfold. However many fold that Father Yahweh Mother Rock and Show on the gift to me, it's all gonna come back. So that's the best thing about this. You could put money into this and you could lose it, but once you get it right, you're gonna win every single dime back. That's the blessing. So it's like if you change the way you see things, if you change the way your mind is, everything change. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say I put 10,000 into this thing since I started, and let's just say I only lost 6,000 of it, right? The 6,000 that I lost is gonna come back to me once I get my mind right, the way that Father Yahweh Mother and Short told me to have it. You see what I'm saying? That 6,000 will come back easy because I'm gonna have consistent growth, consistency. You know what I'm saying? Within what I'm doing. So therefore, I won't. It's like it's a win-win. It's like yeah you lost 6,000 right then. Yeah you lost 6,000 earlier in the career, but down the line you don't want the 6,000 back easy. You know what I'm saying? And then after you don't want that 6,000 back, it go up from there. Now everything profited. Everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't lose the money. It's like yeah, in the time and like yeah, let's say the day you trade, you lose the money. Okay, yeah, boom, you lost. Let's say $10, and then you could come back the same day and win 20 and you up 10, or you can come back tomorrow and win 20 and you up 10. So it's like you know what I'm saying? So even if you went on a losing spree and you lost the 6,000, you could always come back and win because when you lost the $6,000, you didn't have the knowledge, you didn't have the wisdom, you didn't have the understanding of how of what you have today. Today you have way more than what you had back then. So it's like because you have this today, because you kept fighting, because you kept pushing and going, you now can win all that back plus more. So it's like you never lose. It's like, yeah, I lost in the beginning, but I'm gonna win in the end. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand and see. And then at the same time, you have to pay somebody for what they, you know what I'm saying, what the skills that they learn. It's like with anything else, you know? It's with anything else. So it's like let's just say if you pay, let's just say if my course was $500, you pay $500 for the course, you're gonna win the $500 back in your trading career. So it's like you pay 500 to get the knowledge, the wisdom, understanding of what I know and the strategy of what I know, so that you can start, you know what I'm saying, and get yourself in the door. And then throughout your career, you're gonna win that 500 back. So what's that 500 back compared to paying it now? I paying it, you know what I'm saying, right then and there whenever I put out the course. It's nothing. It's priceless because it's like I paid 500 to win a priceless amount. Like I could win 50,000 in like 2 3 years or however much, depending on how much I put in my account. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally could pay somebody 500 and then you could be up 50,000 in the next 3 years and be like, man, I'm glad I paid that 500. I invested that 500. It's an investment into your life for your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? So another thing is in the Bible it talks about how if a person don't pay the child of God what they owe them from what the child of God gave to them, they can be cursed. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want anyone to be cursed. I don't want anyone to have to go through, you know what I'm saying? Anything. Because it's like you want to take, but you don't want to pay. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to give back. You don't want to sow a seed. You don't want to tie into what's given into you, what's poured into you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how people become thieves and robbers. They steal from the kingdom of God. They steal from God. You know what I'm saying? When God say, "Oh, you robbed me. Oh, you've been stealing from me," they're like, "How? How have we been doing this?" And don't understand that the child that God has sent out has been given to them, has been blessing them, and they just been receiving it and taking all the gifts, taking all the blessings, and never gave back to that person that was pouring all this knowledge and wisdom into them. And they're like, "Oh yeah, I got this for free. Oh yeah, I got this. I'm good now." And then next thing you know, calamity happened in their life, and they don't know what struck them. It's God because you stole from His child. You see what I'm saying? So you never want to steal from the child of God. You always want to sow or tie back into them. You want to give back to them. You don't want to take and think that, oh yeah, I got this from this child. I got this from this person. I'm good. I'm good with life now. I know forex. I know this now. I know that now. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that person that's always receiving and never giving. So that's why it's good to charge people because therefore they now have sown the seed to you for what you finna give unto them. You see what I'm saying? Other than that, people won't give and then they'll be cursed. You know? So yeah, you can be nice and give people stuff like I'm giving y'all knowledge on YouTube, I'm giving y'all knowledge on podcasts because I like to give freely. I'm giving. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to being with God, you have to be giving, you have to be charitable. I'm giving y'all things that I could have charged for, but I'm giving freely to y'all. You see what I'm saying? So now if I make a course and people want the course, they have to pay for it. You see what I'm saying? Because I've been giving in abundance all this time to them. You know what I'm saying? So if they was like, oh, I'm a little nervous about giving him this amount of money because how do I know if he know what he know? How do I know if he's gonna give me this? How do I know if it's gonna work for me? How do I this? So if I give an abundance to y'all freely, then y'all can see, and if that build trust in your mind that okay, maybe he knows something. I think he knows something. I think he really have got whatever it is. Then okay, you trust and you pay. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that this thing is gonna give you more than what you're paying me at the end of the day. But if you don't, then you don't. It's no force. It's nothing because at the end of the day, I'm gonna make my money in forex. I'm not gonna really worry about my money being made off course. But if people do pay off course, then they're gonna get what they're supposed to get. They're gonna get the fullness thereof. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't have to sell that. I don't have to even make a course. I don't even have to come on YouTube and make a channel about forex. I could just be at home with my family and doing me, you know. But because God told me to come out and do this, that's the only reason why I'm doing it. You see what I'm saying? God can say, you know what, son, pack that up, delete the channel, be done with that, delete the podcast, be done with that, and just, enjoy. Enjoy the blessings, the fruit of your labor that I gave to you. Enjoy the blessings on this earth that I gave to you, you know? So you never know. So don't take anything for granted. You know what I'm saying? Don't take anything for granted. Don't try to think that you can sneakily and secretly take from the child of God. I'm warning y'all now because this is how it works. Like it goes deeper, but I'm giving y'all the easiest way I can give it to y'all. But every child of God, every true child of God understand what I'm saying and know what I'm saying. And they send the word of God what I'm saying. And they go more precise than what I'm saying. But I'm trying to give y'all the easy way. You know what I'm saying? So of course it's gonna be cash app in the description if you choose to donate, if you choose to give. That's up to you. You know what I'm saying? And then in the future I'm gonna make a course so people can pay for course if they want it, so that they can actually get on the road with this. But for those who this podcast or this YouTube channel help out as far as the free stuff, then it bless. It's for you. It bless you, and you're on your own path. But for those who need strategy and everything like that, and need to see it from a perspective of someone that actually got the skill set and know what they're talking about, know what they're doing, then the course is gonna be for them you know. So yeah, man. Hopefully y'all understand. Like I said, it's no force with buying the course. There's no force with donating. It's clearly up to you. I leave it all in y'all hands. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do as a child of God and let y'all know because I don't want people to get, um, dealt with by God to be cursed. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, stealing. But it's up to y'all, man. Like I say, man. Um, Hopefully, man, y'all like, share, subscribe on the podcast. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify Podcasts. It's on all the podcast platforms. And then y'all like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel so y'all can see, the charts and the videos with the charts and me back testing and me doing whatever I do on there to help y'all out. Yeah, man. And then, yeah, I'm going to be working on the course to help those who really, really, really want to, take this to the next level, you know. But yeah, man. Um, y'all be blessed, man. Y'all have a blessed day, peaceful day. I think that's it for now. We do have I will be making. I think I'm gonna make a Patreon in the Discord. I think I'm gonna make a Patreon in the Discord. You know, once I understand how to do all that, I don't know how to do any of that. So I have to learn how to do all of that and get all that organized and going and everything like that. So yeah, once I get all that stuff going, then yeah, it'll be up. It's all a working process, you know. But once my father, my mother, and my Messiah show me how to do it all, then it'll be done, and then everything will be up and running. But give me time. Hope y'all. Hopefully the videos help y'all out. Study the videos, watch the videos, rewatch them if you got to, so it can help you out. And yeah, man, be blessed, man. Love y'all. Shalom.